guys, today we're going to be recording my drum kit with one mic. We're just going to be using a Behringer B2 Pro. My mate Nathan has kindly lent me his mic for today's video. I was just really interested to see whether this mic could pick up everything. It's like a super cardioid, large diaphragm condenser. It's got loads of different settings on it that you can use for different polar patterns. I like it. I think it's a great mic. I'd love to get two as overheads one day. For now, my pencil condensers will do. But today we're going to be putting this as the overhead and seeing what it picks up just as a one mic setup. At the minute, I'm absolutely loving these recording setups. I'm constantly changing it nearly every single week. I change my setup and yeah, I just wanted to see if you can actually get by with using one mic for a recording. My thoughts on this sound, it may be suited for like a really classic rock kind of setting or a really grungy indie vibe, like indie rock sort of thing. So this might be suited to that, but it may be quite versatile and maybe you could use this in multiple other settings. It would be interesting if this would work live, in the sense that whether it could take away drum mics, in the like tom mics and stuff like that. Maybe I'm feeling that we're going to need a bass drum mic, just because I like to have the extra bass and it sounds great. In the previous videos that I've done with the drum recording on a budget, we've used a cheap tom mic as the bass drum mic, and in all honesty, having the overhead and a bass drum mic sounded great to me. I thought that sounded great. I prefer having more drum mics, I'll be honest with you. So having my tom mics, two mics in the kick, so one right in there, like next to the head, and then one on the outside. It just gets this really good punch. Nice punch. So this is the mic we're using. We're going to be using the Behringer B2 Pro. It comes in this great hard case. This has been lent by my mate. Thank you, mate, if you're watching this. Cheers, Nathan. And yeah, let's see what's inside. Wow, a mic. Who would have thought? So this is quite a nice mic. Put some tape around it because he put a sticker on it and he wanted to make sure it was presentable for a Matthias Newbury video. So thank you, mate. And so yeah, we've got the different polar settings here. So you can have it like super cardioid, everything like that. I'm not as technical as other people. I like recording, I like mics and everything like that. And I know a tiny bit, but I do not know as much as I should be knowing. Here, yeah, different settings on it. And then we've got the shock mount right here, nice and solid. It's really sick. I've been using this as an overhead for a while. So I've actually been using this over the hi-hat side, so like the left side, and then my pencil condenser over the right side. Normally I wouldn't even mess with using a large diaphragm and a pencil condenser as overheads, but it actually worked really well and you could really pick up the stack quite nicely. We've got one of these, so it'd be good for vocals, so I've actually used this in other videos as a vocal mic and it's picked up really nice, and this gets rid of those S's, you know, as you hear. So it's like a de-esser kind of thing, little thing, nice little case. So yeah, we're going to be putting this overhead. Let's see what it sounds like. So I have put the mic directly in the middle of the kit, what is about there. Obviously you can't see it, it's quite high up. Make sure that you have a decent boom stand because it is such a heavy mic. It is completely metal. I mean, the build quality is amazing. For Behringer, you wouldn't think it'd be a great mic because it's Behringer, but I quite like it. The build quality is insane on it. So let's give it a little sound check and let's see how it sounds. By the way, that was completely raw, no mixing, no volume adjustment. That was just straight out the mic into my Sapphire Pro 40 through one of the preamps. Now I'm going to play something that will be mixed, and it will have a bit of EQ, a bit of compression, bit of reverb, maybe a bit of... I don't think I'll put a noise gate on it at all. I'll edit on the screen what I put on it, like the EQ and stuff like that. The only plugins I'm going to use on this is just the Logic free plugins that you get with it. No wave stuff, none of that. This is just going to be a mixed version. I don't know what I'll play. I'll play something. I'd like to know what you thought of this sound, whether you dug it, whether you liked it, or you prefer my normal setup with all the mics, like the tom mics, the snare top and bottom, hi-hat, and then the tune, the kick, overheads, you know, the lot. And tell me whether you prefer that or my normal setup. I'd be interested to know. I don't mind it. I think it sounds quite nice and raw. It picks up everything so well. It's more of a natural sound. It almost sounds as, you know, sounds like what you hear the kit sound like. Obviously, I'm doing this in one take, so I've not heard the mix yet. So I'm excited to go and edit the mix. Anyway, comment what you think. Comment whether you liked it, because I don't mind it at all. I think it's pretty nice. I'll link the mic in the description. Go and get it. Apparently it's quite cheap, surprisingly, because it's such a good mic. It's quite comparable to a Rode NT1A. What I might do a video on, actually, like a comparison, because that's like a £150 mic, industry standard, amazing, studio grade, versus a Behringer B2 Pro. That's fairly unheard of. I hadn't ever heard of a mic before my mate told me he got it, and I nicked it off him. No, I haven't. Just joking, man, Nate. So yeah, subscribe to his channel, give it a share, give it a like, give it a view, give some of my other videos a view. Apparently, like, I've been doing these shorts, like these short videos, they've been doing really well recently. So impressed with them. Anyway, guys, have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Thank you for watching. Enjoy your time.